Today's video is a coaching session I had with Kodorin, a SoCal Marth player ranked number 10 in the world. When I play someone, a lot of the time I don't really have a plan or strategy, so I'm just kind of winging it. My goal with this lesson is to gain a more fundamental way to approach the game, specifically the neutral.
You want a focus of what is a good fundamental game plan. Is there any other focus you would like me to acknowledge?
How to make decisions in the moment, or how that happens.
To expand upon what you're asking, as I feel like those two are relatively connected, what is a game plan? Well, how do you differentiate between just pressing buttons and how to fundamentally play the game? And the way to fundamentally play the game is to abuse game states in your favor. Because would you agree that not everything in this game is equal?
Yes.
I mean, there's positioning and there's frame advantages, and like literally the moment one of you hit each other with a laser, doesn't the person that hit the laser have an advantage now?
Yes.
Yeah. So the goal of a game plan is that you want to abuse your game states as much of your favor as possible, so then you can make as little decisions as possible. Basically, you're making as little outplays as possible, if that makes sense. You know, sometimes you do have to make outplays, but a good game plan, how you know you have a good game plan is if you're barely making any outplays and you're just letting the game plan play for you, right? I'll see how you're trying to play a game plan from how you're playing this game, and I'll make some comments. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what you got. You're the Falco. Right off the bat, I'm already seeing something that you're not abusing with Falco in particular, and you're not really using any lasers to at least try to lock down the Fox. Like, because like, you know, imagine if you drop down with a laser and then you laser his landing. That's like an easy walk shine right there. If you laser close to him and you laser his full hop landing, instead you have to like rely on like this weird outplay and spacing, and you kind of get a grab instead. Not really the most desirable move Falco wants to land with any character. Like, sure, you could maybe get like a down throw shine or like positioning from this, but you would agree that a shine is better than a grab with Falco in general with like any character. So
yeah,
I would have liked to see you like catch Fox landing with a laser, and then like if you are close enough to laser, you could then do like a walk shine or a jump shine.
So I guess at low percent, I'm kind of just, if I grab, am I just going for damage at that point?
Yeah, and like you're grabbing, which is already kind of a problem to begin with. Like I would have loved to see like, part of also making a good game plan is going for things that make sense. You know, they tell you to like go for a shine, but they're telling you to go for a shine for a reason. Is because it's just better, you know? Like you want to go for things that make sense as well, like with like risk reward, and the reward of getting a grab versus the reward of getting a shine. Obviously, you would want the shine, and the way to lead up to a shine is by, you know, landing a laser close to Fox. Ooh, so you should have reacted to the Fox side B sound after you kind of got out there. It's like, well, he's gonna also try to come back. If you shield and wave dashed in, you could have gone a fat punish. Instead, you wave dashed away. Obviously, not the correct thing to do here.
So question: if Fox is off stage, should I always be trying to react?
Well, it depends on your game state. Was it possible for you to reversal Fox here? And the answer here was no, because you're like in a frame disadvantage. Like, there's no way that you could have edge guarded Fox here. The best you could do is to accept positioning. And you should have reacted to that side B with shield rather than a wave dash. So, I'm also noticing a lot of speed issues here as well. Like, well, first of all, like, you did a turnaround laser, and I already wonder, do you have snapback? Because that's an issue. You cannot afford to have horizontal snapback with Falco. So snapback is whenever you return your controller to neutral, it like snaps the opposite direction, which might have been why you did a turnaround laser. You absolutely cannot have a Falco laser in the wrong way. That needs to be fixed first and foremost. That was this intentional?
It might have been actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Why would you turn around laser then? Well, if this is not intentional, check if you have snapback. If this was intentional, laser your fucking opponent.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is actually an example of abusing game states that you could have done a little better. You did a laser F tilt, safe pressure, right? You're abusing your character's strengths. And the moment you kind of let go of your character's strength is when you just went right in, right? Because you didn't need to commit here, and what foxes love to do is they love full hopping, right? And reverse will do off of that. What if you just waited? Like, what if you just did this and you did another laser in place? Wouldn't that have been a much better demonstration of abusing game states rather than making an outplay that's like not guaranteed to work? So I would have continued to laser in place, you know, play your character, let them try to outplay you rather than you outplaying them when you have center. That's like what having a good game plan is.
So how do I improve like the pace of my game? Just by playing more, or like doing something in Uncle Punch?
So I could show you an exercise by the end of this, and
Okay.
what would benefit you a lot is speeding up for sure. Because you do need to be fast.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed, especially against like Fox players. Like,
Right.
I just get ran over because I'm just too slow on reacting or trying to counterplay.
Yeah. So I mean, I noticed all of the stock that like you had so many opportunities to like get good stuff, but because you're a little slow, you got reversed a little. When you had like a lot of guaranteed stuff. So I'll show you what I mean by the end of this. So like you're not revolving your game at all around your shine. So many opportunities where you could have gone to shine and you tried to like F tilt, down tilt, grab. You're working way harder than you need to. Try to like really center your game around shine. And the things like down tilt, grab, and F tilt are only if shine doesn't work. So go for things when shine definitely works, and when shine does not work, then yeah, go for other things. But dude, you're missing so many opportunities where shine is so needy. That should be your first go-to, and like the other stuff you're doing as a mix-up. The scenario I was talking about is like a little iffy. Here, this is not that iffy. You should have lasered in place again. Like abuse your laser rather than like trying to go for direct outplays like that.
So more laser and being like, I guess not going in as willingly.
Like you commit really hard after a laser when you could be doing more soft commits out of a laser. Like say you laser this close to them, that should have been a laser walk shine rather than another laser here. At the moment, your confirms out of laser is laser hurl yourself at them with an aerial. Yeah, so like every time you land a laser really close, that's an invitation for a shine, and you're missing a lot of situations for that. Which again,
how fast can Fox act out of shine? I'm out of laser.
Pretty fast. Which is why, like, if you laser at mid distance, you gotta laser again and try to close the distance.
Okay.
Wait, but when you shoot him point blank, he's not fast enough that he could escape shine.
So I should be always like, or most situations, like laser into shine.
The only time you don't want to laser is if he could hit you during your laser startup. Like, such as if Fox is close to you, and you already didn't stun it for laser, then you are at a disadvantage because you can't really laser. Those are like, but in virtually almost every other situations, you do want to laser him.
Okay.
So then, like, you can lock him down. Overall, the analysis that I can take away from is that, one, there's a lot of spots that you could be faster with, and you could be faster by utilizing Uncle Punch. Two, centralize your game plan by trying to land a shine rather than doing other things. Once the shine doesn't work, then you want to do your other things, but first and foremost, you want to centralize this with shine. And three, abuse game states more in your favor by utilizing frame advantages and walk shines if you laser really close to them.
Like game states? Do you mean like scenarios?
Yeah, scenarios. Like, say you laser really close to them. Like, instead of going for like a laser hurl yourself at them with an aerial, how about laser walk shine? Or like, instead of like trying to scrap a Fox, how about give yourself a little bit of distance, laser them, and then confirm that to a shine. One of them requires next to no outplays, the other requires a lot of outplays. And what you're doing right now is that you're trying to outplay them hard when you don't need to. And yeah, any other questions? Because we are at time.
Okay. Not really. Honestly, kind of crazy how like I haven't been using shine and laser as much as I should be. Like,
Very
now that
useful.
I'm like looking back on it, yeah.
But yeah, hope this helps you out. And maybe I'll see you around, man.
Yeah, thank you. It's definitely helped a lot.
Yeah, good luck.
Alright, have a good one. Damn, bro. I'm ass. I'm doo-doo cheeks at this game.
Let's get scratching.
Who would have known? Laser your fucking opponent. I do not have to approach. I can wait and see what my opponent will do. I should be more intentional with all my inputs. Crazy ideas. I know, guys.
Looking back, this seems like basic info, like duh.
But it's different when it's pointed out to you in your own gameplay. It hits different. One of the big issues that was pointed out to me was that I choose options regardless of the game state I'm in. Whether I'm in advantage or disadvantage, I'm daring that shield. 90% of my gameplay should be laser, shine. That's Falco's bread and butter. And I just don't do it. When Kodorin said, don't try to outplay your opponent, let them try to outplay you, it blew my mind. Because I immediately thought of Falco is a pressure character. That is why he's so good. That is why people choked him so hard. You put pressure and pressure. Like PC Chris said.
Put pressure on anybody, they're gonna crack eventually. Like,
He gets in your face and he taunts you to make a bad choice. I should be viewing Falco's laser like Marth's sword. An extended hitbox, except that it travels. It should be an extension of Falco's limb. It's a zoning tool while also being a combo starter. So even though shine is my #1 priority, it should actually be laser should be my #1 priority because laser sets up the shine. It doesn't matter if I'm going for the shine when I can't even set up with the laser. So my big takeaways from the lesson were: #1, lasers is Falco's #1 tool. #2, as a spacey player, I need to be fast. I need to be zoom zoom. #3, think of the risk and reward before acting, which let's be honest, it's kind of hard to do. Friends, thank you all for joining me in this video. Let me know if this video is helpful to you. I'll consider making more coaching videos like this in the future. I would like to thank all my patrons for their support. They keep me motivated to keep making videos. Take care of yourself, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.